Diva Drive. Don't shit where you eat. What does that mean?
I will never.
For people whose job it is to entertain. But I'm not here to entertain you. It's my job to entertain, but I'm not here to entertain you. Don't shit where you eat. Problems being female, and well, male or female.
Male or female.
And promoting.
And performing.
And performing.
And people not knowing when to not cross
different,
that line.
not knowing which is which.
Yes.
Is it Anomaly or is it Tracy? Is it Ray or is it Renee? Is it Ingrid or is it Ingrid B? Is it Talia or is it Talia? Is it Tracy or is it Nubian?
Yeah.
Who are you dealing with, and how do you take the performance or the stage persona with a grain of salt? Realizing our own personal responsibility in it, that we are putting certain energy and certain things out there, acknowledge and recognize that. But for real, we need people to think beyond the bullshit and realize that, we're all multifaceted people with so much more to learn about us. And see.
I don't think that people, maybe they're not even trying to cross that line, but they see you as somebody that they want to holler at or whatever. But being somebody who is basically a performer, you are an entity. You are almost a corporation of sorts. And so you you don't want to, because you don't want to have those two separate worlds collide. I don't want you to be in the spot and I'm performing that night, not because I'm trying to do whatever, but because it's just two different worlds. I'm not going to bring
the combination.
I don't want the combination. Even if my dude came, he's just going to be sitting there because I'm moving about the room. I'm doing what I do. Now, are you going to have a problem with me knowing all the dudes that I know? Dude in the room. Okay, now we get into a fight or whatever, but you want to come to the spot. Don't act funny. Don't try to start some shit at my job.
You want to bring.
Right, that happened with me now.
That's the problem.
Now that happened with me.
This is your job.
This is my job. So, dude, we had a fight. He came to the spot with a chick.
That is why I don't date local.
See, now I'd yet to learn that lesson. I was with him when I came onto the scene.
Gotcha.
He knew I was going to be where I was. Text messaged me to ask me if I was going to be there.
Wow.
Made sure I was there. Back then, for sure.
Okay.
Sent showing left and right. Showed up with chick. This is that lady saw night.
Wow.
Remember? Yes. So, you piss off a poet? I got a microphone.
And you gonna write a poem.
And I'm gonna freestyle some shit. About you.
Damn, I wish I had that recorded. Okay.
And that's what happened. Now, on that night, that was not Anomaly on stage. That was Tracy. Because I was hurt.
Right.
You came to my job.
Right.
And showed your ass.
But if you worked at a bank or
you
something
wouldn't do that
corporate,
shit.
they wouldn't do that.
But because you knew I was going to be there, and I think he kind of did that on purpose, to see if I would step outside of myself and show my ass.
But here, Will said that we have to pick up our pennies. So my new shit is, you're not counting your pennies, That happened on the Lady Saw night.
Yes, it did.
And Lady Saw broke her stuff down for us.
She
the
did.
3 bitches you roll with.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
There it is.
She broke the shit down. If you are broke and you got a pussy, you're not doing something right. And it was beyond that. It wasn't about being a gold digger or being trifling. It was just really being more about your self-worth, and being resourceful. So fuck him. Yes. It is my job to entertain you, but I am not.
Now, I have seen that have made me want to cross that line, but no. Now, where does that shit come in?
Okay. This is I have broken this philosophy before, but honestly, if a guy
approaches me after he's seen me perform, if that's my first interaction with him, I do not speak to him no matter how fucking sexy he is.
I feel you.
His first interaction was with Ray Renee and not Renee.
I feel you. Okay.
And see, that's
It's
what
just,
I
it's
feel.
Here's
a hard
my
line
issue.
sometimes. It's a hard
It is a
line.
very
But
hard
I realize
line.
their first image is
It's
not
stage.
me.
It's not
It's
right.
on their stage.
Yeah.
And I still have people who I have known before the stage that have come and seen me and got them confused.
Yeah.
And I had to like seriously check them on the phone and be like, you know me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you and Ingrid said this and that.
No.
I said, but what do you know
That was
me
the
to be?
show.
That was the show.
That was
Yeah,
the
we
show.
talking that shit, but what did I say? What did I say? Oh, now you think you're just I'm using you as a notch on my belt. This is what I was told.
Wow.
Wanted to stop speaking
No,
to me
I
because
get
he
that.
felt
I get
like
that.
it was gonna be a
You
one
ain't
night
talking
stand.
shit now.
And he
You ain't
wanted,
like we fucking nigga. You ain't talking shit now. I'm like, seriously?
Okay, and
When,
I cut somebody off.
when, other than on stage, have you heard me talk shit?
Exactly.
Because in the male-female role, I'm very female.
Exactly.
I'm very much a girl.
I told you the other day on the phone, I said, I'm too old for a booty call. But you went and saw Ray Renee talk some shit, and now you think, no, it wasn't even that. He actually wanted something, but he thought, because of Ray Renee, that I didn't want that same thing. And I'm like, you confused the two.
Exactly.
If you would have communicated with me, I could have clarified, because obviously you did not listen. That's why the whole thing was like, I just want to fuck. You didn't listen to the whole point. You got caught up in the dick that sucked the remnants of the dick and forget all about the love at the end.
Yeah.
You did not
Because,
listen.
damn it, I gotta love you to suck you that
I got
dry.
to love you to want to be, want to lick somebody else's clit.
Got to love
Got
you.
to.
I got to love
to.
you like I love myself.
Got to. And
Lord
then I
have
had to,
mercy.
and then I have that instance where it's like, okay, not even that. Yeah, you think this, you think of that. I'm sorry, that's Ray Renee. And not to say Ray Renee is not a part of me, but it's an extra and it's a out there part of me. You know what I'm saying? When we one-on-one, I'm like, and I had a guy do that to me one time. We were talking, we were in the car, he was dropping me off. He met Renee, saw Ray Renee, we in the car, and he was like, and we kissed, but I wasn't ready to, like we said the other night, I don't tongue everybody.
Okay.
And I wasn't ready. Like I told you, when I sleep with you, I want to do everything with you. So until I trust you completely, I can't even get in bed with you because I want to suck your dick once I have sex with you.
Exactly.
So until I'm ready to suck your dick, we not fucking. We not fucking, my tongue not going in your mouth. So he was like, well, when Ray Renee going? When Ray Renee gonna show up? I got the car.
Wow.
See, what did I say? What did I say, Tracy?
I got out the
There's
car.
Tracy, there's Anomaly, and then there's Coco, too.
I got out the car, closed the door, and I mean, he was like, I'm sorry, I'll never bring up that bitch again.
Wow.
That's what he told me. I was
And
like,
I think, like with me,
funny.
you know how nasty I
Already?
can get when I'm Nubian. And people confuse Tracy with Nubian. Tracy is very standoffish with the heart thing and all the in love crap.
Exactly.
But my alter ego, which is Nubian, is the one that can express her sexual side. So I had a friend, actually it was the first time I was at the Improv, Ingrid. He knew what I did, and I like to prepare them. I say, look, this is what I do. So I'm trying to get them not to look at me as that sexual being.
Right.
But let them know that if I'm trying to get with you, it's not all about that.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. He heard me do Certified Free.
And then that's
But
it.
2 girls with him. I said, okay, I'm performing tonight. After that, when I tell you, my phone can't stop calling. But I think that only piqued his interest after the fact that he heard me. So he got the 2 mixed up. So every time we would talk, he would actually say, well, I thought you was this. I'm like, you think I'm like this with everybody? It's a difference. I'm expressing myself sexually. I like to have sex. I like to do these things. But it's not just going to be anyone. And like I said, Tracy is very standoffish when it comes to relationships.
That's why I said.
Ditto.
That's why I always say
I'm not easy to fall.
Yeah.
That's why I told her she's Talia talking about her pimp. I said, you know what? I've had 4 niggas come here to see me without dates. I don't know how I played it off, but yes.
bitch, I done had 3 or 4 up in the same
4
place.
at
I
the
would
same
hold all of them
time.
in the same time.
Yes.
Present.
And I didn't understand the fact that your man came in and because you're talking. So I let them know this is what I do. So if you see me hugging somebody, please don't get no attitude. I don't play games like that.
And then there was another one who
This
came
is what
and
I
just
do
could
here.
not
I know a
handle
lot
it.
of men.
35
and this is
seconds.
what I do.
Diva Drive, commercial break, because we can only go to 10 minutes. Diva Drive.